Good evening. Well, we had 20 minutes to speak, but Brandon used all the time, so thank you. We talked at the LCTA meeting, and you're supposed to keep it short. It's okay. It is a great honor and privilege for me to be here tonight to accept this award. This is truly a bucket list event for me. I can tell you, as of February 2011, when I faced a diagnosis of invasive breast cancer that had begun to spread, I didn't have a bucket list, but I've got one now, and this is on it. Teaching science is my passion, and while I certainly don't feel that I have come anywhere near the end of my journey to be the best teacher that I can be, I can honestly say that I come to work every day determined to reach it. Hard work is an understood part of success, but so is opportunity. And I've had the wonderful opportunity to have been afforded many, many chances to grow and learn in my profession, working under and beside some of the most fantastic educators, leaders, students, and people in our district. We are a team, all of us, and the sustained success of any team could never rest on the shoulders of just a few individuals, but rather in the collective achievement and improvement of the whole team. This is especially true in the case of education. I would like then to take a moment to thank some very special people in my life who play a very important role in my achievement of this award. To my principal and my leadership team, Shelley Bell, Ben Threadgill, Marcus Scott, and Jenny Blair, for believing in me, challenging me, pushing me. That Shelley Bell stuff is nails. But she knows good instruction, and she always holds us to it. To the folks at the district office, my developer team, all of whom are teachers of the year and have really shown me what excellent teaching is about, what excellent team support is about, how to take it away from you, as Brandon said, and give it to the teachers and the students. And to the folks who really make me look good and who really deserve this award, my outstanding Godby High School science team. Karen Johnson, Jackie Takaki, Jessica Nash, Moise Johnson, Mary Majak, Debbie Willis, Sandra Clayton, and Coach Al Arnold, who I will kill for not being here. He's toast tomorrow. They demand the very best of me every single day. There are no off days at Godby High School. Our students can't afford it. But at the same time, they are uniquely collaborating and an amazing supportive network of friends and professionals. And of course, as the phrase goes, behind every successful teacher is a family who is rolling their eyes because you have continually spent their allowance money, the gas money, the grocery money, and date night money on your 200th Spirit t-shirt, Applebee's breakfast tickets for your neighborhood, donuts and treats to reward special students who are a little more reluctant than others, and have stockpiled enough Boston butts in your freezer to feed a small nation. They also share their weekends and holidays with students that I bring home because many of our students need a lot more than just academic success. So I have such a family, and I would like to recognize them, my three beautiful boys, Anthony, Ryan, and Nicholas. Mommy moment, stand up. And of course, my number one cheerleader and budget hound, who really deserves an honorary teaching certificate of his own, Superintendent Pons, help me out, my amazing husband of 25 years, TJ Oliveri. So I have just one small story. I had four, Brandon, but I'm just going to give you one. Interestingly enough, on my way to my Teacher of the Year interview, I was in my head in the car trying to figure out how I was going to articulate all this wonderful passion and excitement I have about what we're doing in education, despite all the negative press and publicity that we seem to be getting. And I happened to hear an interview going on NPR with a doctor. And this man was a son of a doctor, who was a son of a doctor, who was a son of a doctor, you get it. And he'd always known he was going to go into medicine. But now he was starting to doubt with the whole controversy with the healthcare, everything going on, and I'm thinking to myself, yeah, right. You wouldn't last one day in our high schools. Come on. You'd be running back to those scrubs after 2 days. And then I started listening closer, and he talked about the financial burden that he had faced to become a doctor, the incredible debt that they incur in their education, and then to start a practice, and then the changing health care and insurance payments, along with the intense emotional toll that it takes to be a doctor, living through so many tragedies with your patients, that he really started to question whether or not he'd made the right choice for his life. And so the reporter asked him, well, what made you realize that this was what you were supposed to do? And he's like, well, after a lot of reflection, I realized that despite all those challenges, which were not going to go away, which were probably going to continue to get worse, just the potential to lessen the suffering or save the life of just one person made all the difference. And he went on to say that his was such a unique profession that he could think of only two others that were equal to it: clergy and teachers. And I thought, how appropriate that we would be placed in between the two most revered occupations across most cultures on the planet, that of a holy man and a healer. As we look to the future of education, it's only going to get harder, isn't it? With more children in our country living at or below poverty since the Great Depression, our challenges are just going to get higher. But at the end of the day, it isn't about school grades or test scores or bonus checks. It's about lessening the suffering and saving the life of a child. I am proud to be a teacher. And I am equally proud to be a Leon County teacher. Thank you.